Hello, this is Sonja from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to do an entry in my monthly traveler's notebook. What I do, I record every month what we've done by putting photos in it. And today I'm going to do a Father's Day layout. And that's obviously happened in the month of June. And this is some fun photos. We took my husband with my kids. So yeah, I thought I'm going to do that. My color scheme is obviously going to be a little bit different than usual. I'm going to try to use a little bit more muscular type of colors. I'm going to try to bring a little bit of golds and blues and khaki and things like that. I saw this paper, and when I put my photos on top of it, I thought it looks actually quite nice. So I'm going to try to use that. Because on my photos, I don't know if you can see that my husband sort of got a khaki or sand color jacket on. So I'm going to try to bring those type of colors in, and I'm going to try to use washi tape. So yeah, that is just going to be, I'm trying to do something different, challenge myself a little bit. So I've put you now on fast forward. And first of all, I'm going to just cut that paper into a strip. I'm going to try to do a grid layout. I think you call it a grid layout when you put sort of strips at the one side of the driver's notebook and you put your photos on top of that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose 3 type of papers. That is sort of a faux type of leather paper, which is quite nice. I actually like that. And I'm going to try to use that. And then I've got these strips of, I don't know if it's washi tape or this branding strips, but I'm going to put that also in with it. So as you can see, I've got these brown, khaki, goldy type of colors with these pops of reds and greens. So yeah, I'm thinking that looks quite nice. What I'm doing here now is just putting the strips down. I'm trying to ruffle that little strip off. To tell you the truth, it sort of go against my grain to ruffle off papers, but I've been seeing other people doing it, and I was just trying to do it and actually try to fit that strip underneath it, because it looks better when it's tucked underneath. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. At the end, actually, you can't really see the ruffling up. The photos is on top of it, but I just thought, let's try it. As I said, it sort of goes against me. I like things to be neat and orderly, but yeah, it's something new to try. I might try it again. As you can see, that little striped paper doesn't reach to the bottom, so I'm just adding a little bit to it. I'm going to use this beautiful yellow paper as just as background for my photos, because I think it will just bring out the browns and the golds I'm going to use later. Yes, this photos, we had a lovely Father's Day. We at our church, they had a photo booth where you took some silly photos with your children. And that's my son put these big glasses on. My daughter didn't really want to go funny. But anyway, it was a nice day. We went for coffee and I made a nice little oxtail, well, not a little oxtail stew. So yeah, it was just a nice day. I'm just playing with my layout. Yes, and then I'm going to want to use this vellum piece which says best ever. And as you can see, there's some golden, it's golden writing on top of it. And I think it just goes very nicely with it. I'm debating what I'm going to use, and then I decide I want to use that yellow bit just to bring more yellow into this layout, and I've decided I'm going to make my own tag. So what I just do, I just use any of my other tags, and I just trace it with a pencil. It's just much easier, quicker to do it, and you don't have to buy all the tabs in the world. You don't have to have a die cut machine. So I'm just doing it, takes 5 minutes, and then I'm just cutting it out, and I'm going to use it as my tag. I'm just putting some holes in there. And what I have, I've got these little eyelets. I think you call it eyelets. And I'm going to put sort of an eyelet on top of it to make it just look a little bit more professional. I'm glad I can use the orange, because I'm not really an orange person. I don't think I will really use those orange eyelets very often, but I'm glad I can use it for this layout because I think it fits in nicely. I'm going to secure that vellum piece with the best ever with this beautiful washi tape. I love these type of washi tapes that's sort of background. It doesn't have something specific on. Yeah, so as you see, I can secure it, and it has a little bit of a layover. So I'm just going to cut that off so it can fit perfectly on this tab. Yeah, now I actually quite like this now. I try to sort of organize my photos that it doesn't start at exactly the same point, so that it's sort of a little bit, overlapping some of the papers, and so all the papers can show. So I'm committing now to that and stick it on. I really like how that looks now at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to obviously do my journaling on my computer and then just stick it on underneath that vellum piece. I'm looking now for embellishments to put on. As you can see, there's one of those embellishments. It says "Best Dad Ever," and I really wanted to use it on this layout, but I'm playing around and I just found it doesn't really fit with this layout. The font and how it is scripted, and the ever part is green, and it just doesn't work for me. So I'm playing around with it. I'm putting it aside for the moment and think maybe I'll come back to later to it. I decided to use that blessing piece because it's got nice golden font, and it sort of corresponds with the best ever golden little bit on the vellum piece on the right hand side. Just looking for some more embellishment. Then I saw that thankful, and I realized it's exactly the same colors in the stripe paper I've used on this layout. So I thought that works beautifully. It just brings that stripe paper out a little bit. And yes, so now I'm thinking the right hand side of the page looks very bare. I'm thinking I'm going to do another grid pattern with that, but this time I'm going to use my washi tapes. As I said, I'm using that same beautiful washi tape, and this is sort of almost like a measuring tape like washi tape, and this is a golden heart washi tape. So yeah, I think I really like the combination of those three washi tapes, and it just brings the golds and the khakis and the browns out in the other page. Yeah, and I end up actually liking this page quite a lot, although it's, as I said, not my normal colors I will use, but sometimes nice to do something different, and then my pinks and my blues and pastel colors. Yeah. I'm still playing with that best dad ever. I'm still looking at it, but as I said, I eventually give up on it. What I want to do is I think I want to bring a little bit more black into that side of the page, because as you see, my photo's got quite a lot of black background. I first tried that piece. It actually would have looked quite nice, but I end up not settling for that piece. I'm still looking for a little bit more black to go down. And I'm reaching for that one, but then eventually I settle for that family stories. As I said, just to bring a little more black from the other side in. So I'm just securing that now. Yeah, I hope you guys all had a lovely Father's Day. I know it's been a while. Yeah, as I said, fathers is so important, and it's so wonderful to celebrate them, especially if you've got a good father in your household. So I'm so thankful for that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put a thread through my little tag, although you can't pull off the tag. It's just give some dimension and some interest. Putting a little tag or little rope on the tag just to emphasize that it is a tag. This little sort of stickers I bought at our local Chinese shop. This next to nothing, and I just saw that love piece and that fitted perfectly with the color, and I sort of wanted to use it. I settled up putting it sort of on the middle photo, because I actually love that fun photo with my son with the big hat and the glasses. So yeah, so far the layout looked very nice. I'm thinking of maybe I'm going to put a little bit more black to bring a little bit more black. And then I actually discovered this little thing, Dad. And when I put it on, I realized it actually said best ever dad. And I thought, oh wow, it works perfectly. I don't have to worry about that other die cut piece, which didn't work out. Now I've got on my layout best dad ever. So I'm sticking that on. Yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on top, I've decided to put on there with these little alpha tiles, which you can just cut out. I'm going to put down my title, which is Father's Day 2019. I first thought I'm not going to do it because the journaling will tell what it is about, but I thought it looks nice maybe just to open the page and see actually that it says Father's Day 2019. And I'm just putting it sort of higgledy-piggledy on there. I'd like to do that because then I don't have to worry about exactly how straight the alpha tiles is. So it's nice to have it sort of higgledy-piggledy on there. So yeah, that's nice for me. So the only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to do my journaling on my page. I'm just going to type that on and stick it on. As you see, I've done that now. And yeah, I hope you like this layout. If you like, please like and subscribe. Tell me what you've done your Father's Day, or if you've done any Father's Day layout. I'd like to see it. Yeah, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate that. Bye-bye.